playbooks? Come on, bro. Like,
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Right back to him on first down. Room to run inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw left side, caught by Butler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long.
I honestly don't even know how that made it to my shit, bro.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Let's win it.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now some movement before the snap. And
How
we'll
did
hear from our referee
jump?
for the first
Come
time
on,
this
man.
afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Sanity.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll go down here
Yeah.
at the 12-yard line. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. And incomplete to open things up.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Wentz on third down. And he'll lay out and pull it in.
Mid-slant, huh?
A diving catch there.
All right.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
A and B. All right, let's see what it looks like, bro. Come on.
On first down, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
Oh, my God. Let me throw the ball away, bro.
Fletcher Cox continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Brandon LaFell, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force incomplete pass.
What's so crazy about when dudes do this weird-ass, this man-blitz defense, is that they can sit and brace and cover all these guys receivers on the field.
To come up with something here on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And a right side completion here by LaFell. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Oh, my God, yo, like, come on, fam.
Nearly picked.
Literally just...
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw
Simple
was probably
fucking
worse
throw.
than the one he
Simple
threw the
curl route,
interception on
bro.
the last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking deep for... He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Detroit!
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Open man, Butler complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Jack, Patriot! Patriot! Gone! 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 Gone!
To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another third and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in.
That tickle, nigga.
Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Spins past him.
Oh, about to get the double spin cheese, though, boy.
Trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Oh, it's not even doing that. That defense does not have any.
Wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards.
I'm about to crack that offense. So I swear I am, bro.
Way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Wentz now on first down.
Woo!
And his throw
yes, sir. Let's go, baby.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz.
Yo, come on, he just torched the 99 overall fucking corner, bro. You serious?
Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's that run and shoot shit. A lot of switch. Can't play man, period. Come on, watch me play man right here.
Into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now, Wentz again. Oh, he has 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Steps away. And his throw's going to be in.
Yeah, the switch open, nobody.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Wentz.
Good low ball. Good low ball.
End zone, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good low ball.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there.
Oh, I had him open. I had him open, bro. Oh, I had him open, bro.
Defensive strategy on that particular play just came from the outside.
Damn.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Hot. Hot.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he
oh, bro, that's a dot, man.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Wentz now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. His throw incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free.
Right.
They try their best to find someone open.
Cover 2 read, cover 3 read.
Every pass
Got
alley,
it. That's smart, man.
And shut the play down.
What had the fuck with that playbook? Oh, shit.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Shorty.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
Oh. Come on, make a play right there, 47.
It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Great 15.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Bang! Boy, let's get it!
Down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Hey.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. To throw is Jackson. And this is LaFell. It's caught. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Threw the fucking ball away, bro. Come on now.
Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
If he's lobby, though.
Closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. So 1:56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Watch this shit.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
81. 81. What's this?
Wentz will try again on 2nd down.
Bang, bang, boy! Let's get it.
Escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Fuck it, just mid-blitz him.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Sunday. Go.
Here's Wentz to throw. Pressure gets to him again.
Bring that ass here, boy.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I got to go to YouTube to get mine, though. Bye.
This is taken at the 23. And he's free going down the left side.
Fly like an eagle into the future.
As his guys
Bang,
are
bang. That's why they don't talk to you,
six, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Hand nickel blitz a KR, emoji happy tears.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Short kick, one of the up middle.
Oh, I need that big hit, 50. Come on, baby.
He'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's why we put Humphrey there, boy! Let's go! That's why we put Humphrey right there. Adjustments, baby. Right there. You see that shit? That's why we put Humphrey there, right? Let's go, bro. You're not about to play me, fam.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, Humphrey.
Sunday. 81.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Complete to Stewart, right side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Sorry.
81.
Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So he took a shot there on 3rd down.
You almost fired that shit, though.
Now it's 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
3-19! 3-19! Watch him now, Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
Now Jackson on 1st down. Eagle pressure too much this time. Down he goes. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Baltimore.
Oh, 3 seconds. We got one play there. One of them.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And from this spot of the field, the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
82!
The final shot before half for Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off to the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, boy.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively.
You know you can't run out that playbook, bro. Come on, now. You ain't got to stay honest, bro. Cut it out.
But overall,
no damn well you can't run out of that.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing is Wentz. Looking deep downfield.
That's why I put Humphrey there, my nigga.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That's why we put Humphrey at fucking safety, bro. Let's get it, man.
First possession of the third quarter.
Let's get it, man.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I like Dazzle, like
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. 319. 319.
On second down, Jackson.
Oh my God, bro!
Intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
That's so crazy, bro. He's literally standing in the line of scrimmage and picks that off. But all right, cool.
Maybe safety, maybe a corner.
Cool.
How about getting 2 picks?
Let's go back to the defense that you can't stop and figure out.
He's just
You know
in the
what I'm
right
saying?
place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to take another shot here. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Lefty, lefty. Black, black.
Now Wentz. And he comes back with one complete.
Come on, bro.
Brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Lion, Lion. 82, 82. Shift.
To throw, it's Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Wentz to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to run. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trevor Williams with a pick. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Wentz now on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
82, 82. Run.
Throwing now is Wentz. Buying time to his left. Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Check back 45. 82, 82. Great 15. Great 15.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland. And it's a big-time advantage for the Browns. They just scored again, pouring it on. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go. 82.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And Hill with it over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15.
Set. 3-19.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Oh, now he bowls him over, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Gun! Detroit! Gun!
Try to cut.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he'll take it down just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Jackson on second down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Ravens on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
All right, now look at 56.
To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. LaFell, the intended receiver.
Oh, he was in a different defense, huh?
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3.
Very much okay with going with the field goal here,
goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Oh, nice.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look at those folks.
List 1, 2. List 1, 2. Go, go.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
No, they can't give him that one, no.
And he'll be
Come on now.
shy of the 40 at the 30.
Yeah, when did Wentz become left-handed too, by the way?
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Anybody else notice that shit? Well, am I the only one that notices that shit?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Knew the run was coming. I saw the tight end out there.
3 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's funny.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
He had a touchdown.
And the hit jarred loose.
He had a
It's
touchdown.
incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wentz. Throwing.
Oh, my God, bro.
It's caught inside the 25.
Yo, like, I had linebackers there the whole game. And one time I switched to a safety, he gets torched.
And the Eagles.
Come on, son.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass.
Anybody watching the stream, though, like, you saw me in that same defense the entire time in nickel. Nickel normal. I switched to Don 236 because the obvious passing situation, bro. I put a safety back there. +5 speed on that linebacker, and he just, yo, same adjustments, everything. He just takes the top off, bro. That's insane. Wow.
And now here come the Ravens. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
To throw is Jackson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And Hill running right through it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
At about the 37. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Now Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Open space inside the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Masterpiece. Like an athlete. What you call it? Big drill.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
The same shit.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked up.
I thought it was going to be a pick, too. Nope.
Outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
I did throw the high point ball to the Falcon 11 receiver, though. That was dumb.
Here's Tucker now.
That was
good. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That need to be a fumble, fam. The man got murdered on the field, bro. Give me that.
At the 21-yard line.
Let me get that.
Set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Shorty. Go. Lion.
Wins to throw on second down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Yes, sir! Let's go, baby! Let's go, man!
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour.
The only lift that we ain't gave them all day, man.
Absolute mess. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
82.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Just took that one guy, bro. You see, cover 3 bluff, you see that DB that's, well, basically the linebacker position that's blitzing. I was torn on whether I wanted to spy him or hard flat him, bro. If I'd have hard flat him, that's a pick 6. Adjustments I did not make, bro. That's tragic, fam. That's tragic, fam.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Wentz to throw to the sideline. Wow, what a catch there.
Got it out, though.
He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Eagles on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Shorty.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Let's just give it to him straight, no chasing, baby. Let's go, man.
And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Now Wentz. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard of your defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Eagles, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Well, under 60%. He threw 4 fucking touchdowns, though, so there's that. His offensive system is fucking, like, he knows those reads, man. No bullshit. Humphrey showed up, bro. 2 tackles for loss, 2 picks, led the team in tackles. That's insane. 6 solo tackles, though, bro. And you gave up a lot of catches, fam. Five players had sacks for my team. 2, 4, 6, 7. He sacked me 8 times, bro. Good old fucking YouTube setup still, bro. It is what it is, man. Bro, look at all the passes we got hands on, bro. There's no way, yo. There's no way we only have 2 interceptions. We had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 passes were touched by my defense, bro. That's terrible.